Well, if you haven't heard, we are in the middle of a modern-day gold rush. Bitcoin is quite the thing. Mike on Twitter says, can you talk me off the ledge? Bitcoin looks so tempting, but I know that get-rich-quick stuff hardly ever works. Well, I can tell you as someone who has gotten rich quick and then lost everything that it doesn't work. Get rich quick doesn't. So here's a philosophical, financial, theological principle for you. Proverbs says, he who hastens to be rich will not go unpunished. When you chase an easy buck, a quick dollar, from the standpoint of, ooh, 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 you will not go unpunished. It doesn't say 60% of the time. It doesn't say 10% of the time. It says you're going to get punished. Now, I don't know what form of punishment there will be. I have no idea. It could be simply the losing of the money. But people lose money chasing easy money. It's that simple. And every time you do that, you show your lack of emotional maturity. Now, I've got a friend who's worth probably $20, $30 million, and he dropped, I don't know, $100,000 or whatever into Bitcoin. If he loses that, that's like you losing a biscuit you just bought. You buy a biscuit at Chick-fil-A and it fell out of the car. Oh, well, that's what it would mean to him. It would not change his life. It's a very small percentage of his world. But this is also a guy who plays blackjack in Vegas and the roulette wheel, none of which I do. I'm not mad at you if you do those things. I just do not get a personal recreational thrill out of losing money. It's not enjoyable to me. I'm more conservative than that. Fiscally conservative, politically too, but fiscally, financially conservative. I don't like to lose money. I've worked too hard for it. And losing it is not an entertainment item for me. So I haven't gotten caught up in the fantasy football betting thing. I haven't gotten caught up in the lottery thing. I haven't gotten caught up in the Bitcoin thing. I haven't gotten caught up in the poker's a big deal. Everybody's playing poker now. So it's like recreational. Like my grandmother played bridge. People play poker like that now. I mean, it's like a big thing. All the cool people are playing it. The millennials are all poker players. It's like its own sport. It's on ESPN, like it's a sport or something. But it all comes down to that there is an entertainment value, a rush that you get, a sense of risk that you get, because there's real risk there, losing money playing these games. And anytime you hasten to be rich, you will not go unpunished. Now, again, I'm not mad at you if you want to lose some money and you think that's fun. If you want to, quote, roll the dice, unquote, metaphorically or literally, go ahead. Go ahead. If you hit big and that's entertaining to you, or you lose it all and that's entertaining to you, you got the entertainment value. I've got a relative that plays poker all the time, and it's very entertaining to him. It's not entertaining to me. It stresses me out. I don't like to lose money. Plus, I'm a math nerd, and I can't stand something that has to do with math unless I win. So it just drives me nuts. So, and cards are definitely that. So I'm not against it morally. I'm not against it ethically. I'm not against it theologically. I just do not personally get a thrill out of, rolling dice and see if I make money. It's not thrilling to me. And that probably because I lost everything in my 20s and had to start again, and money is just too hard to come by, and I don't want to do that. That's a personal thing. Now, the philosophical thing, though, is this. Anytime you're chasing easy money, you're going to get bit. Now, is Bitcoin easy money? Well, yeah, it's gone from 1,000 to 19,000 in 20 seconds. It's way up. Some of you, if you cashed out today, would have done very, very well playing with Bitcoin. And congratulations. I hope you make a bunch of money. And I hope your fantasy football team comes through and you make 100,000 on that you put 1,000 into. I hope that works out for you. But as a philosophy of running your portfolio, don't do something stupid like this thing right here. CNBC is reporting people are now taking out mortgages to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is in the mania phase, this article says, which it is. People have lost their freaking minds, with some people even borrowing money to get in on the action. We've seen mortgages taken out. People do credit cards and equity lines. President of North American Securities Administration Association says a voluntary organization. This is not something a guy who's making $100,000 a year who's got a mortgage and 2 kids ought to be invested in, this article says. Agreed. Bitcoin's been soaring all year. Started out at 1,000. Now it's rocketing up over 19,000 on the Coinbase exchange last week. You're on the mania curve. Listen, if oil was doing this, if oil went from 1,000 to 19,000, would you be going, oh, I need to buy oil, oh, I need to buy oil? No, but it's kind of cool because it's technology. So some of you you're enamored by the fact that this is technology. It's not even technology. It's cryptocurrency. It's a technology-based currency, obviously. But currency is based on trust. The only reason you can trade a coin with the president's face on it or a green piece of paper with the president's face on it for goods or services is because the person taking it knows they can trade it. That's called trust in the economy, trust in the flow of currency. If suddenly we decided 8.5 by 11 pieces of white paper were the currency, then everybody would be willing to accept a sheet of typing paper, like my notes are written on, as payment, then that would count. If blue ink pens were the thing that people started accepting, you would take that. We value diamonds, we value gold, but the only reason we value them instead of gravel out of your driveway is because of the rarity and because there's this common thread that says we're willing to accept them and trade them. And that's the only reason Bitcoin will work. I think it will work long term. I think it's going to be okay. Before it does, it's going to break some of you, though, because it's going to go down as fast as it went up. It may go up some more before it does that. But you're going to get to experience that he who hastens to be rich will not go unpunished, long before Bitcoin is stabilized and made an integral part of the world economy. It is in the mania phase. If it survives, and I kind of think it will, and I kind of hope it does. I like the concept. I'm not mad about it. Any form of currency is fine. I'm in Europe. I use euros. I don't mind. I use PayPal. I use methods of payment. What do you think when we pay online it is? It's just digits moving. I didn't send you any green pieces of paper. I just sent you digits that represent green pieces of paper. So it's all digital trade anyway these days. But where's the trust? We're going to see. So here's what's going to happen. Some of you that are greedy and you're immature children, you're going to lose a lot. You're going to lose a lot before this is over. I hope you don't, but you're going to. He who hastens to be rich will not go unpunished. There's the old man talking. We'll see how it turns out in 5 years. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.